Well, hello, my sunshiny friends. How are we today? I'm back. I'm feeling better. Got a little bit of the big hair going on today. I did use my curling brush dryer, and it works really well. I love it, but I just did it, and it does make my hair a little big, but I'm not hating it. But I am liking the dryer itself. So I'm sitting here trying to hydrate. Guys, I'm having one major issue, and I've mentioned this before, but it's gotten much worse. As you've seen from the picture, this is my wedding ring. And I can shake it right off. I can't wear it anymore. So I do have another ring that my husband bought me a few years ago when I didn't want to wear this one in the summer when I was horseback riding and in the lake and stuff with the two rings, but even that one is now getting too big. So at this point, I can put my wedding band on my middle finger. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. So my husband was like, we'll have it sized. And before anybody says the little things that go on, I hate those. They're so uncomfortable. Everything gets stuck there. I don't like them. Thank you though. I had to have this made bigger several years ago. So I'm really nervous about now making it smaller and hurting, the ring itself. So I'm like, really, I don't know what to do. I'm almost thinking like, should I get one of those silicone like rings from Amazon or something? I don't know what to do, but I can't. I tried again last night. We went out for dinner and I tried to wear it and it fell off at the table at the restaurant. So I ended up having to put it on my middle finger while we were there. So like, I don't know what to do. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. So has anyone else gotten to this point yet where they're especially their wedding rings, I'm sure other jewelry, but especially like your wedding rings, and what are you doing about it? Are you just having them sized? Have you gotten other ones? I'm just a little unsure. One other thing I did notice this morning, and it's so silly, but you start noticing these things. When I got out of the shower, I noticed like I was getting more definition like here through, and I don't remember this before. I don't remember having any definition through here, and I could definitely like see it this morning. So that was a good thing, as was getting on the scale and being 160. So I think last week I had mentioned that I think I was probably down to 160 or 161. I don't go back and watch typically, so I don't recall. And my app is on my phone, which I'm using. But I had been sick. So if anyone wasn't here last week, I had norovirus last weekend, really bad, and lost like 2 or 3 or 4 pounds. I don't even remember. And my best friend is a nurse, and she was like, I'm sure it's water because everything was just going through you. She's like, don't be discouraged when you gain it back. And a few days later, I did in fact gain it back. But I am happy to say that by this morning, it is gone again. So officially 160. So 59 pounds down officially. We are at week 45. Well, we're going into week 46. I have completed 45 weeks. We are heading closer and closer to 1 year on Zepbound. Unlike some of us out there, I have been on Zepbound the entire time. I was fortunate enough to get it prescribed by my doctor after a little bit of back and forth. I mean, we tried to get Wegovy in the beginning. That was a whole thing. My doctor tried Trulicity for other reasons. We couldn't get either the insurance company to approve, or at that point, things were hard to find, and Wegovy was like months and months and months and months, and I was never able to actually get it. And then they prescribed Zepbound, and it still took some time. It took several weeks, possibly a couple of months. Guys, this year, as much as it has flown by, it's such a blur. I just can't remember anything. I have been trying to look through a lot of my notes. so that my next video, I'll probably be wearing the same shirt. I'm going to do like a year recap, a 2024 recap on Zepbound. So watch for that. So yeah, we are 45 weeks down, 59 pounds, and I am thrilled with that. You guys know I have said it multiple times. I'm happy with anything or with staying the same. So it's all good here with me. My ring is probably the biggest thing right now. So this week, as many of you know, was a little tricky. I got a stomach bug of some sort Christmas night, kind of after all the festivities, like late in the night, Christmas night. So I was sick for several days after Christmas, and then finally like was able to start functioning. And then last Saturday, which would have been what, January 4th, I got the norovirus so bad that I thought there was no possible way I could have a stomach bug again. I thought something was wrong with me and I was going to have to go to the hospital, or that it was the medication. But I spoke to my doctor's office multiple times, and the symptoms that I had, they without a doubt said it was norovirus. So I just hope and pray that none of you beautiful souls get it, because it was horrific. The stomach pain was crazy. One of my coworkers and friends also got it, and he was just miserable. We kind of had it, both of us had it last weekend. And it was horrible, horrible, horrible. So coming off of that was kind of funky this week, because the beginning of the week, I typically take my shots on Saturday nights. So I didn't take my shot last Saturday because I was so sick. And the nurse that I spoke to at my doctor's office was like, absolutely not. Do not take Zepbound at all. So that's obviously what I did. And then during the week, this week, my doctor had messaged me in the portal, because we were trying to decide what to do as far as the medication and the norovirus and all of this stuff. And she said, in my head, I was like, okay, maybe it's time to like go back down, because my stomach's been so all over the place anyway. And I thought maybe start titrating back for some, I don't know. That's what I was thinking in my head, but I was really sick. So she got back to me and she said, no, she does not want to do that. She wanted me to take 5 milligrams this week. So I did. I took 5 milligrams on Wednesday, because I had a couple of extra pens in my refrigerator. She didn't prescribe anything additional. I had 5 milligrams, and she said after that, go right back to 10. So I'm just trying to decide now. I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I don't know if I should do like a week or two of 5 and then go back to the 10, or I took it on Wednesday. Should I just go right back to 10 today? So I'm kind of undecided. When I make a decision, I will let you guys know. I just haven't quite figured it out. So obviously I lost this week taking the 5, but I had the norovirus, so I don't really know that counts. So I don't know. I'm kind of unsure on what to do, but I will keep you all posted. Yeah, so 59 pounds. I am thrilled. I'm thinking at least another 20 before I would even think about maintenance, but we'll kind of see. Well, 21, because let's try to keep it even. But I don't really know. I think my next appointment is March. I don't know. I'm going to have to check on that too. I'll make a note so that I can let you guys know when my next doctor's appointment is. And then I'll probably have some more information. My doctor did send in another script for Zofran, which is for nausea, which is weird because she already sent one. So I don't know why she didn't just tell me to refill it. But sometimes these doctors, they just don't check things enough. So that was her suggestion. If my stomach is upset with the medication, to take the Zofran, and that is what I will continue. So all in all, it was a good week once that virus got out of my system. And by Sunday, like, I was feeling much better. By Monday, I was fine. I just didn't have a lot of appetite coming off of having that norovirus. So I had a bowl of soup every day for lunch this week. My mom had made me soup last Sunday, which had a lot of chicken in it. So I was still getting my protein, and I was drinking my protein coffee, or like I've still been doing the slate like later on, which reminds me I got to go get that off the front porch because my delivery just came in. So I've been doing that every day. So I'm getting 30, 30, and 30 is still my goal for right now. So all in all, it was a pretty good week. I think I'm going to cut you guys short here because I'm going to go into more detail. I'm going to do a full video of kind of my 2024 recap and things I have learned and mistakes maybe I made along the way. So thank you all so much for being here. Week 45 was, you know, even after being sick, it was a great week. We have lost. I am happy, healthy again. So everything is good. I will see you guys real soon. Remember, when you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine. Bye, guys.